So today in this video, we're gonna be discussing.
Disgusting.
We're gonna be discussing all the things that have been happening revolving around George Floyd's death
And Black Lives Matter.
protests.
They technically like the protests and stuff. Yeah.
Like I said, and protest. So and this lady's statement she made on Facebook. So we're not gonna play the video because we've already seen the video, so that there's no need re-reacting to it. We're just gonna give you a
brief
overview of all the things. Why summary?
Because
Yeah, we're just gonna give you guys an overview of all the things that have been happening, the impact it has on the youth. I'm not gonna be speaking on behalf of everybody that's like 15 years old or over, and she's not gonna be speaking on behalf of every 14-year-old or her on every 12 or 13 years old, because they might have a different opinion on all these things that's happening.
True.
And we're only gonna give you what we think, and maybe most youth like us probably think the same thing,
or maybe differently. Yeah.
Hope not. But yeah.
So firstly, about George Floyd.
All right.
First of all, he doesn't deserve that.
Huh?
Speak out loud.
Oh, I said first of all, he doesn't deserve that death.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like, he don't
To
deserve
the
to die like that.
It's really disturbing to have someone's death on the internet. Like most people, my friend, she and her sister's 13, like 12 turning 13, and they can't even watch the video. That's how disturbing it is. Now I can watch the video, and like it's really hard for a video like that to be on the internet and nobody really do anything about it. And then people still have different opinions saying that he deserved to die because he's a criminal, like Candace Owens said. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It makes it relevant anyway. And it's really disturbing to have stuff like that on the internet. Yeah, I already said that.
Yes. Yeah, you did. So firstly, how he died, right? Like, aren't the police supposed to be like protecting us, not killing us or something? Like,
It's
I
not
don't know
laughing. It's not
I don't know what I'm laughing for.
It's just like, it's annoying.
and there's more white people than black people.
It doesn't matter.
It's not a race thing. And during protests, when people are like protesting, then some people will be like, oh, all lives matter. Yeah, we know all lives matter. As a matter of fact, every single life on this earth matter. Animal life, the human race, every single insect, even ants, cockroaches, everything, their life matter. But right now, the people that are going through the problem are black lives. That's what people are protesting on. We're not saying that no other life matter. We're just focusing on the issues that's... It's hard.
And also, like when we say, oh yeah, who is it, George Floyd, and how when they say that, it's not only because of George Floyd. It's just because that all those George Floyd is like the person we saw.
Yeah.
But like we're doing also for like the people who were unheard. All those people who weren't families didn't know what happened to them.
That's
and
why
like
I said Black Lives
matter. It's not because oh yeah, only George Floyd and stuff because we saw him. We know he's a criminal and stuff that, but he doesn't deserve to die because he's a criminal. It's like saying, oh yeah, it's like a teacher, right? A teacher is teaching this kid, and then like the kid doesn't like understand what she's doing, and she's like, oh yeah, I give up. I'm not the teacher. The student doesn't deserve to go to school anymore because she's not learning the things I'm teaching her. That's the thing. She doesn't deserve to have an education.
That reference.
Exactly.
Anywho, and what Candace have been saying, she's saying that we're making George Floyd a matter, and that nobody's making him a matter. It's just his video, his death is the one that's online, and that's the proof that all black people.
No, we're tired.
And that's what that's the proof that they have to stand up for what they want. They've been trying to get all these changes and no one has been getting any changes. And so the proof that they have to go out there and use that proof and try to get the change that they want. Even if it means destroying this whole world, they're gonna get it. And if you're not gonna listen to them, obviously they're gonna have to destroy some stuff so that the government can listen to them. They can't be peacefully protesting
because peacefully protesting won't do anything.
And no,
it may do anything, but like it won't make a change. It won't take them seriously, saying that we're gonna make a change since they're peacefully
but
protesting.
Even if they're peacefully protesting, the police is still attacking. Even peaceful protesters, you can't stop them. If they're not destroying anything, you can't go getting in the way and stopping them from protesting to where they want to go. You need to let them do what they're doing. As long as they're not destroying anything, then you need to let them do it. If they're destroying, and they're not just gonna get up and start destroying stuff. They'll start destroying if anything is being done to them.
And if they're not seeing any changes, and it's taking a long time, like, do you know how long it took just to find those 4 police officers that was there at George Floyd's death, just to put them in jail? We're not even sure if those are the real people, especially that police officer that killed him. Newton. We don't even sure if that's the real guy or something.
I think the police officer was odd death. I think they need to clean that ear before they go to work. Because first of all, he said he couldn't breathe. Like, would you like it when someone do that to your children? Would you like it when we do that to your wife?
And he's 46.
He's a father to 2. I don't even know if he has, but so far we've only seen 2 children. He has an older son and he has a baby daughter.
6 or 7 years.
What?
She's probably 6 or 7.
No, she's very young. She's like a baby. Like anyone low like that tiny is a baby to me. He has a baby daughter. Like, how is she gonna feel growing up knowing that it was a cop?
Her father was a murderer. Like a murderer. He is a murderer.
How is she gonna grow up? He didn't kill nobody. How is she gonna grow up knowing that her father was killed by the police?
Who was supposed to protect them?
Oh, you're talking about Josh Floyd. I'm talking about the cop.
Right? Nobody knows about his children or family. No one cares. No one cares about his family. But he's too hot. They don't put the heater on.
No, I turned it off.
And George Floyd's daughter is only 6 years old. Like, she's 6 years old. Like, I saw she is actually 6 years old.
Yeah,
she is 6 years old.
Well, she's still a baby. How can you grow without like your parent around? You know how hard it is for kids to grow up without their parent? You need someone to always go to.
And like when other people are talking about, oh yeah, my dad did this, my dad bought this for me, how would she feel? She'll just be talking about her mom all the time, and that's gonna be like questioning her mom, saying, oh mom, where's my dad at? Where's my dad at? Like, how would you feel, mate?
I know, you know how hard it's gonna be for the mom to tell her daughter. She probably have already, but it was probably hard.
Painful.
Yeah, telling your daughter that, oh, the police killed your father, and then her growing up to see that video, because someday she is gonna see her father crying.
Like, he's 46 and he was saying, Mama, help me or something.
I know, he's calling for his mother. Look how old he is. That's so embarrassing for a grown ass man.
Are you like mental or something? Like, it's not even funny, but like, seriously, the guy is begging for his mama. You should know that he's actually feeling the pain. He doesn't want to die. He doesn't deserve to die like that. He deserves a chance, mate. Like, the same way you deserve to live, he deserves to live. And now they're saying that, oh yeah, he had drugs on him. That's the only way they could say it. That's the only way.
He wasn't even fighting back. We saw security footages and he wasn't even resisting. He wasn't resisting. When they took him out of the car, he was walking with them. They took him to their car. And then when they arrived to the car, they were full on beating him up in the car, in the police car first. And then before they brought him outside and started choking him. Like, if that you can't say that he was faking a check and so that's why he deserved to die. Nobody deserved to.
$20.
Nobody deserved
$20
to die.
phones.
Yeah.
$20, Sabina.
I know.
$20 one.
It was over $20 he died for.
Over $20.
It can't be that. It's basically it's out of racism. You can't say someone died because they had drugs on them. There were so many people that had drugs on them and they're in jail. There are so many people that murdered like beyond 10 people and they're in jail. And there are so many people that faked their checks and they're in jail. You can't say you killed that person over drugs, check, or murder. Even though he didn't murder anything, you kill him out of racism. And we don't know what that guy was thinking. He can't just get up and start saying that he killed that guy because, I saw him resisting. Even if he's resisting, there are 4 of you, so you held him down and he was begging you, he couldn't breathe.
He can't breathe. He said he can't breathe over like
And like
a million times.
he wasn't always like a bad person, to be honest. Like
The only thing bad that he did was drugs.